Most teams guess what's wrong. Operators don't. Revenue slows down. Deals stall. Growth becomes unpredictable. And the instinct: do more. More leads. More calls. More pressure. But that's not how systems are fixed. That's how they break faster. When something feels off in your revenue, most teams react. They chase activity. Because activity feels like control. But here's the problem. You can't outwork a broken system. If something in your system is constrained, more input doesn't solve it. It amplifies it. More leads into a weak sales process. More pressure on a broken handoff. You don't get growth. You get friction. Operators think differently. They don't ask, what should we do next? They ask, what's actually happening? They step back and observe the system, not just outcomes, but movement. Where does flow slow down? Where does momentum drop? Where does value get stuck? Because the system always tells you the truth. If you know how to read it, operators diagnose in 3 steps. First is map the flow. Before you fix anything, you need to see it clearly. From first touch to closed deal to customer expansion. Where does revenue actually move? Not in theory, in reality. Second, find the constraint. Every system has one point where flow is limited, not 10. Not everywhere. 1. That's where deals slow. That's where pressure builds. That's where performance breaks. Third, fix the right thing. Most teams fix symptoms. Operators fix constraints. They don't spread effort. They focus it, because when the constraint moves, everything moves. Why most teams fail here. Diagnosis requires discipline, and most teams skip it. Why? Because reacting feels faster. Fixing everything feels productive, but it creates noise, not clarity. And in a noisy system, the real problem stays hidden. High-performing teams don't chase more. They remove friction. They don't guess. They measure. They understand. If you fix the right constraint, you don't need to fix everything else, because the system starts working again. Average teams react to symptoms. Operators diagnose systems. They don't just work harder. They think deeper. They don't chase growth. They engineer it. Become the operator. And you stop guessing forever. Now you've seen the system, the bottleneck, the leak, the diagnosis. Watch the full RevOps Mastery series and start seeing your revenue differently. Change the lens. Change the outcome.